Blog Talk Radio.
Hey, welcome to Night Thoughts, the Cars podcast with Dave and Donna. I'm Dave, one of your hosts, and on the line is also our co-host Donna. Donna, are you there? Don't hear Donna. Donna? We're starting a new format. We're going big with the technology. For some reason, the technology's not working for us. I know I'm here. I'm not sure if Donna's here. But if Donna is here, she will be joining us via either Direct Connect or by telephone. Who knows? Let's see. But hey, so just to let you know what our game plan is here. You know, we were on the freebie of Blog Talk Radio, and now we're on the premium. So that gives us a little bit longer format, a little bit better technology to deal with. And so you're going to have a little bit longer podcast from us from now on. Hopefully better sound quality. I'm using the Blue Snowball. You can check out a picture of that on at @NiGHT_ spots on Twitter. And I think Donna just arrived. Donna!
Can you hear me? Hi!
We can hear you now. So
hello.
I was just telling the listeners about our great technology. It doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Fail on Donna's end. But
did you unmute me?
I did unmute you, and you weren't there, Donna. You know, the time that I really, really needed you. You weren't there for me.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I blew it. Give me another chance.
I'll give you another chance. So I was just telling the listeners about our longer format that we're going to start having, and hopefully we'll get the other technical difficulties ironed out. But it's looking up. And here we are, the episode 5 already.
I can't believe it.
Yep, episode 5. So, hey, giddy up, Donna. Let's go.
Dave?
Hey, and by the way, speaking of longer format and better technology, gives us a little bit of time to throw in some personal anecdotes, all right? and I have to share this with you. I have to share this with listeners because it's so freaking cute. You won't believe it. Not cars related, okay? But it's so freaking cute. So my 4-year-old granddaughter has taken to texting. Or rather, I should say, she's taken to sneaking her mom's phone away and texting. I don't know how she finds me, but she texts me. And this started Thursday night, okay? I'm in the hotel room with the wife or whatever, and my phone starts blowing up. And I just get a bunch of gibberish. I get her father's name, which she knows how to spell. I get a couple of selfies, okay? And I guess she's working on the duck face. So then Friday night comes, boom, my phone really starts blowing up. I get like 15 texts in a row, and I get gibberish, and then I get F, J, I get a selfie, I get G, K, K, M, K, M, K, 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 and then this long string of gibberish. You know, so what do you text back to a 4-year-old? I just text back, I heart capital U. You know, I figure she can understand that. I love you, kid. Thank you. So, so last night, it seems that she's figured out how to use speech to text.
Oh.
Because I get this email last night, and first it's just a bunch of emojis, okay? And then I just do my thing, hey, I love you, kid, and send it to her. And then I get, hello, this is Annabelle talking. You are my pawpaw. I love you. The best pawpaw. You're the best pop on the whole wide world. And then I get a selfie, and then I get a string of pictures, starting with her mom holding her little sister, and then in the next picture is her mom standing up with her little sister, and then the next picture is her mom going in the bedroom with little sister to put her down to sleep at night. Right? Okay, so she's going crazy on the camera too. Right? So then this morning, I'm at the hardware store, and my phone starts blowing up again. And I look, and it starts off with this selfie and just a bunch of gibberish, and then it's, love you. This is my grandpa. Pawpaw, 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 pawpaw. I love you, love you, love you. And there's like a billion love yous in there. And I just go, hey, I love you too, Annabelle. And then I get, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Wait, what are you doing? And it's like, what? At this point, I'm thinking, okay, how do I answer a 4-year-old that's not going to be able to read what I'm typing? I just sent a picture of Lowe's. Hey, what are you doing? Okay, I'm at Lowe's. All right. So there you go. And then I just got a big long string of gibberish and about 4 more random pictures around the house that she took for me. And and one was of her feet, I might add, which is just great. And the wonderful thing about it is that my daughter-in-law is going to discover all this stuff, like in a couple days. She said to me, my daughter-in-law said to me last night, has Annabelle been texting you? Yeah, she has. So, hey, technology. In our day, we had to ask our mom, Mommy, can I call Grammy? And you get on the phone and call Grammy, that kind of stuff. Heck, don't have to do that now. Technology. Swipe your mom's phone, text your grandparents. That's the way to go.
That is so precious. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I can't wait till she's
the cutest
16.
thing.
Like 16, she'll stop texting me, right? That's the way that'll go. All right.
Well, save all of those other ones that she sent. You can show them to her.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, so let's get into it, Donna, with our episode 5, MTV and Beyond, the Cars Videos, Part 3. And I'll start with a disclaimer that Donna and I love these videos, and anything we make fun of is a part of of what we love. That is just all things the cars. There we go.
That's right. That's right.
So,
but we're keeping it real.
We're keeping it real. We left off with Heartbeat City. So what video comes after that, Donna?
Well, we actually have 6 videos left, it turns out. And the next video that they put out was Tonight She Comes from their greatest hit album. But wait, okay, before we get started, though, I meant to say this last time, and I'm so excited that we have a longer format so I can get all my ramblings in, but I will try to control myself. Anyway, I noticed that in the videos, whenever they show Ben playing bass, they don't have him with a pick. He's always playing with his fingers, which is the opposite of how he plays live. I mean, sometimes he plays without a pick, but most of the time he plays with a pick. But in the videos, he's always using fingers. I thought that was interesting.
And this is why I like you, Donna. You notice this kind of stuff. I've never noticed that before. But, yeah, you are correct.
I'm kind of a freak about stuff like that. But, yeah, they always have him. It's just he doesn't play in the videos the way he looks on stage or the way he plays on stage for the most part. So I thought that was, again, just that concentration on what is our visual, what are we going to put out there visually, like we've talked about Rick, kind of being the face of the cars once the videos all got out there. What is, how are they going to portray Benjamin visually and then the other guys as well? It's just interesting to me.
Or it could just come down to the fact that some roadie dropped the ball on every video shoot and forgot to pack Ben's pick.
Every video. This guy, I'm going to fire this guy.
They couldn't get rid of this guy. He was a union guy. Couldn't get rid of him. Could not get rid of him. All right, so Tonight She Comes. I'll let you start off. What's your initial impression of Tonight She Comes?
What's my initial impression? I liked it okay. I really like the black and white. It's really, the guys are being goofy, and I really like that. I think it's good. When Greg, when the lingerie ends up on his keyboard, he stuffs it in his pocket and runs away.
What a creeper! Who knew Greg was such a creeper?
It's not like he showed up in someone's bathtub, okay? He just took someone's undies.
That's better. Yeah.
Well, let me think that through. Of course, one of my little frustrations is that here's Elliot's amazing solo on this song. This is, to me, right up there with Touch and Go. His solo on Tonight She Comes is great. And half, maybe not quite half if you're going to time it out, Dave, but a big part of the time they're showing Rick playing goofy air guitar instead of focusing on Elliot playing the solo, and it makes me crazy.
Yeah, that was like one of those kind of solos, because it's one of my favorite Elliot solos that you just want to watch the whole way through.
Yes.
Don't know what the director was thinking on that one, but it's mesmerizing to watch this guy. And yeah, I don't need a cut of Rick playing air guitar. That's my job. I do the air guitar.
Exactly.
I don't need to see a guy who I know can play good guitar play air guitar. So
right.
Yeah, but and he's got that solo, and then the other thing about that just drives me nuts. And I think I even tweeted this out to Elliot, and I got no response from him, is the color changing guitar. He gets done, he throws the guitar, and it turns red.
Yes, yes.
And it's a very cool shot, and I'm sure they had to time it. They probably had like 50 takes with this young lady to get her to move her legs while they threw the guitar under there. But, it's a continuity thing. And, I probably caught it the first time I watched the video, and every time I watch, it's like, well, there it goes, turned to red.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, the gal, her name is Tara Shannon, I think. And in the video, and there's a website it's that the Girl in the Video website or blog where they interview these women that have been in music videos, and she said she didn't shoot with the band at all. She was shot separately. So they had to do some kind of they had to do plenty of monkeying around to get things to line up, like when Rick's supposed to be popping her bubble gum, when she's on the screen behind him and that kind of stuff. But I mean, so I'm just speculating, maybe they just had, okay, here's the guitar Elliot's going to use. We're going to slide it across and do that 50,000 times until we get it right. But then when they shot the video, they said, oh, well, here we're using black and white as our color scheme, and we're doing this. And so then maybe they were like, oh, well, let's just roll with it.
But, nowadays, I don't know if they had the technology back then or not, but nowadays they just would have changed that red guitar to a white guitar. I mean, they could have pulled it off. They could have not Photoshop, but whatever they would use to do it. So yeah, hey, product of its time. And then the other part that I really like about this video is the very ending part where the guys are passing the sparkler, to each other, and then Ben lights it and the rocket takes off. I just think that's a very cool ending. I think Greg Hawkes posted a picture of the girl on the rocket while they were on the set or something at some point in time on Facebook. I remember seeing that. Kind of interesting, yeah. So good video. The other thing about this song is when this song came out, I was college Davy, and I didn't, and the greatest hits came out, and this is the one album that I did not get on release day. Why? Because I was in college and I was broke as fuck. All right. And I mean, it killed me. But they played Tonight She Comes on the radio, and my girlfriend at the time, when she heard that song, she's like, "Oh, that song, it's terrible. How disgusting." And I'm like, what are you talking about? Tonight she comes. and I thought, and my mind wasn't even there, you know. Here I am, a college guy. My mind even, I'm like, oh, come on, you know, get off it. That's not what the song is about, and, you know, et cetera, et cetera. And then lo and behold, years and years later, I can't remember who made reference to it. Somebody in the band making reference to the song being about what it's about. You know, what my girlfriend at the time thought it was about, and I was like, mind blown. You know, mind blown. I just thought, oh, tonight she's coming. Like, she's coming over. We're going to have a snack. Yeah, that's what I thought, you know, tonight she comes. You knew. You knew.
See, and that's what it never occurred to me. I mean, it was just a great song. And then I read, I think it's like in one of the liner notes or something, Elliot said something along the lines of, you know, we never say exactly what it means. Maybe she's just coming over to pop popcorn or something is what his quote. I can't remember exactly what he said, but it doesn't bother me. I don't worry about those lyrics. I think it's pretty great.
All right, so let's go on to the door-to-door videos that we got there. And first off, you know, obviously they didn't put the same kind of effort into the videos from door to door that they put into Heartbeat City, because Heartbeat City was, you know, a big smash hit. And so we've got two videos from door to door. You Are the Girl and Strap Me In. Which one do you want to start with?
Well, I think You Are the Girl came out first. And so I want to say really quick, just kind of tying in with the other episodes. Remember we were talking about the Drive video and how, you know, it was kind of the one video that we had gotten to up to that point where there was actually a storyline, or, you know, like a deeper storyline, and a woman in the video who actually had substance, in the sense of she played a meaningful part. It wasn't just the gratuitous TNA, you know. So are you saying that the alien woman with 3 boobs has substance? Oh my gosh.
Is that what you're saying?
Okay, I'm glad you put your disclaimer, because you know I love all things cars, but inside that love, I hate this video.
You hate the 3-boobed alien? That Elliot shakes his head at?
Women. You know what? Okay, Star Wars, did you know the cantina scene? Yeah. When they're trying to get Han to fly? Okay, I think all of those people are in this video. And I didn't like that scene, and I don't like this video. I'm just saying.
All right.
And okay. You better go first.
Let's agree not to get down on Star Wars. That's a whole other fandom for me.
I know. I'm sorry.
You don't want to go down that road.
Nope.
That's right. So, well, here's my thing about the You Are the Girl. First of all, the colors and the set and all that kind of stuff, I think it's fantastic. You know, to me it says the Cars, just the basic look of it. But the whole premise of the video, I swear to you, it is like an episode of Benny Hill. Okay, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Benny Hill, but it's like, oh, hey, it's Greg and he's turning up the heat. Oh my gosh, they're melting. With
all the stupid sexual humor.
Yeah, and you know, Rick with the sex bot thing, and he pops the top off, and
oh my gosh.
It's like, I'm sure whoever directed this video did an episode of Benny Hill, because that's just how it plays out. It's like, it's one madcap adventure after another.
Oh my gosh. And this one I think is so full of innuendo, where, I mean, the other ones, you know, you got the sexy girls and all that. It's all very straightforward. Where this one, they do all of the rocket and the docking and I mean, it's all so junior high.
That reminds me of my GIF that I made, or GIF, if you're one of those people.
I'm not. Don't say GIF.
Well, the GIF that I made of the band's rocket ship going into the female alien's rocket ship, and then Freud popping up and saying, "These aren't spaceships. These are representations of a hoo-ha and a schwanz."
Oh my God.
I have to repost that for people
You
to see.
have to post that? I do not remember seeing that. You must post that.
Hoo-ha and a schwanz.
That is so hilarious.
That one's pretty blatantly obvious. And the rocket ship has like the electrical circuits or whatever that kind of go with veins, It's just so
gross.
It's so bad.
It's so bad. Oh my gosh.
But you gotta admit that the alien women, I mean, it's pretty funny that these guys would get on and go, oh my gosh, we're gonna party with these babes. You got the weird faces and the three boobs and the two-headed one.
Yes.
How'd they pull that?
It makes me crazy. I don't like it.
Oh, but it is what it is, Donna. And like I said, with the colors and the set and the song and it's cheese, and to me it's enjoyable cheese. I could rewatch this video every day and it wouldn't bother me just because I like it. And honestly, the only thing that really confuses me about the video, you got the model who's chewing Rick out at the beginning, wagging her finger around, and then all of a sudden she brings up this puppy. What's the deal with the puppy? Did the director, I think we need a puppy. Okay, go and get a puppy for the hole.
Oh yeah. I don't care for that video. But I do want to say, well, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say,
I do want to say,
shift.
Okay, Dave, I'm going to say it then. The best thing I love about the video is that it gave you the opportunity to GIF Benjamin's eyebrow coming up over those sunglasses.
Yeah.
That is the best 2 seconds of that video. And the other thing is that I'm sure that all of those costumes and props were repurposed in the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner, which is on the top of my list of worst. It's very close to the top of my list of worst movies ever.
I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that one. Waterworld's okay in my book. But, hey, that's another podcast. That's another podcast.
Yes, put it on the list because we have to discuss
put
that.
It on the list. All right. Well, we might do a personal discussion. But hey, I should tell our listeners that, another disclaimer. Donna and I are not blubbering idiots. When I start to say something and she's like, oh okay, or then I say, what? And then she, okay. We're not idiots. It's the fact that I'm on Direct Connect and Donna is now on phone, and so she has a delay. So what I'm saying right now, she hears 2 seconds later. So it's kind of interesting.
Well, and hopefully I'm trying to get a mic system set up. That was our problem this morning. So as soon as I can get the mic working, then hopefully we'll have no time delay. Yeah.
So when we argue about things like Waterworld, we can do it in real time and not with a 2-second delay.
That's right. I can get my smart aleck comments in just in time.
Exactly right. All right. So let's shift over to Strap Me In, which when you were talking about a woman with character and substance, this video has it.
Yes, I agree.
And it's got the little storyline, and it starts at the beginning, and I suppose you're going to tell me that the balloons coming down to the children was camera trickery. It really happened, because everything in the Cars video is real. Rick walking on water, real. Rick falling out of the helicopter, real. Balloons coming down to children,
floating backwards,
real. Okay, all right. It's all real.
I won't then try to convince you that actually it's just they filmed them going up in the air and then they actually played it backwards for the video. I won't say that because I'm sure
that's
it's
your
not true.
Conspiracy theory. That's your conspiracy
yes.
theory.
Me and Roy Thomas Baker.
You and Roy Thomas,
right.
Yeah. All right, so and the whole storyline of the girl and the guy and there's some other girl in there. I don't know what her profession is, packing or whatever she's doing in it, but the thing, I don't know what she's done. But you've got the guy who's the abusive guy,
Yes.
And that's a trigger for me. Abuse of women and children. Oh my gosh. I'm okay. I know I cuss, but I'm a nice guy, but if there's anything that would just take me off the deep end, it's those two things, or abuse of anything, animals or whatever, just drives me nuts. And so that's it makes it a real kind of video.
An emotional connection there.
Exactly. With her running and getting away, but she does get the slap in just before Elliot solo, which are like, show that guy who's boss.
Yeah, I really like that part of the video. I think the gal's name, it's Kathy Foy Asaro, and she was in some other music videos, and but she really, I really appreciate her in that video. I think she really did a great job, and like you said, it's the second one from them where I felt like there was some actual emotional connection, some substance that made you feel like you could really relate on some level to what was going on in the video. I thought she was really good. Of course, they still have to work in the, whoever, I'm assuming that because right after she fights with the guy at the beginning, then she goes to what appears to be like the dressing room of a stripper club, or I don't know if it's a brothel, or I don't know where she's at, but she's then fighting with that woman. So was was there some sort of unfaithfulness going on? I mean, who knows what all? I can't really figure out the progression there, but then of course she packs up and escapes, and so they're still working in the skin into their video.
Yeah, but that lady's just packing. She's just doing whatever. She's hunched over.
Okay.
Who knows what she's doing?
In her undergarments, and
she's either packing or rolling a massive joint. One of the two. I'm not positive. One of the two.
Big
but
fatty.
Here's something to note. I mean, the part with the band, they're in the desert or some barren place or whatever. I've always perceived it as a very warm place wherever they're at. But did you ever notice that David and Benjamin are the only two who are dressed sensibly? Yes. You got Ben with a vest. Dave's got a T-shirt on. Everybody else is like Rick's got a coat on. Elliot and Greg are wearing sweaters.
Sweaters, I know. That was so in my notes.
We need. It's like by the end of that shoot, I'm betting you that Elliot and Greg with their sweaters smelled like a wet yak. Okay. You sweat in the desert to begin with. You're wearing a wool sweater.
Oh my goodness!
It's like, guys, what were you thinking?
Yeah, it's so funny because I totally noticed that too. And just thought it was so odd. I don't understand. It's just. I wish I knew. I always wish I knew what. I want to hear the conversations that are going on when this is being filmed, when the ideas are being thrown around. Are some of the stuff just not even thought about? Did they get halfway through the shoot and Elliot's like, I am roasting. Too bad we don't have time.
Too bad, Elliot. Well, either Benjamin and David froze their asses off, or the other guys just probably died. I'm not died, but fell down with heat stroke.
Right, yeah, passed out.
Yeah.
The thing I think is... Go ahead.
No, you go.
Well, thanks. One thing I think is kind of telling about this is, to me anyway, reading into it probably, is that they're all separate. They're all standing very separate and far away from each other. There's no interaction. I don't know. I think in that, I love the black and white. Again, not black and white color scheme, but that part of it's shot in black and white. The band part is black and white, and the rest of it's color. I always like that set against it. But I just think that, by this time in their careers, obviously they're falling apart internally. And I just wonder if that was a subconscious, if it played out that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't word it right.
Yeah. So, okay, Rick, we want you to stand here. Okay, Benjamin, go stand next to Rick. And Benjamin's like 500 yards behind him. Okay, Elliot, we want you next to Benjamin. And Elliot's like another 500 yards from both of them.
That's right.
This is as close
they started
as I'm
out
getting.
in a group and then, I don't know.
Very cool visuals, though, on that, with the black and white and that sweeping motion of the camera that, come around to Rick and then come around to Benjamin. And hey, we do get a good Elliot solo on this one.
I was going to ask you, I forgot to check for that, and I meant to look back at this morning. So they do show him doing the whole thing?
No other band member is doing an air guitar while Elliot is doing the solo in this video. But it does cut back, I believe, to the storyline between the girl and the guy and so forth during his solo. But you've got a good solo there, and Elliot's just sweating it out in his sweater.
Oh my gosh!
Doing his solo, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So I think overall, pretty cool video. The guys all look great. All of them do. And I like this video a lot. This is up there on my list of ones I enjoy for sure.
So if the Cars would have made any more videos from door to door, what would you have liked to have seen?
Oh, Go Away, maybe.
I
love
Coming
that
Up
song.
You.
I love that song so much.
A good song.
Yeah. Coming Up You is good too, yeah.
Yeah. I would assume, though, they might have done Door to Door would be interesting.
I know you really like that song, don't you?
Yeah, I do. And I think that would have made a real cool video. I'm sure there's, plenty of fan-made videos out there.
Yeah.
Which goes along with our, people expressing their fandom. When we talked about the online image maker, you can find lots and lots of videos on YouTube where people, have the song playing and then it's like a slideshow picture kind of thing. It always kind of upsets me, though, if I'm on YouTube and I'm looking for a video and I click it and I find out that it's one of these slideshow deals. It's like, okay, this is not the official video for, but we know that now. Yeah.
Yeah. Then there's a lot of good videos out there as far as, people having their niche, and this is kind of what they do. There's some really great YouTubers out there that have done some fun and really good videos of the guys.
Yes.
Dante Tomaselli, you know that name, right?
Of course I do.
You do. He makes horror movies, for those who don't know, and soundscapes. He does both audio and film. And I really want him to make some Cars videos. I think that would be fun. I think that'd be cool. Not that I want them to be horror related, but like the Panorama album is his favorite, and there are a lot of good songs on there, and I would love for him to fiddle around and do some, just see what he can come up with. So I've actually told him that, encouraged him, and said, you should just try it, do something. So that would be really cool.
Does Dante listen to the podcast?
He does. In fact, he sent me some comments that I asked him if I could cut and paste him for you, so I need to do that and send him. He enjoys the podcast a lot.
Let's just beg him right now. Dante,
please,
buddy.
Please, Dante, do it.
Use your amazing talent for the fandom.
Yes.
Pick a song that they never made a video from and do it.
Go, Dante,
we would love that.
Do it. We're behind
you. We'll be eternally
all the way.
grateful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. see if he ever writes to me again. We're done.
Hey. Yeah, okay. Well, let's sweeten the deal for Dante. Dante, you do this for us. I'm going to send you. I think I have some night spots for my Twitter. Night spots buttons left. I'll send you a button, Dante, if you do this. How sweet is that?
Go. That for sure just pushed him over the edge. I know he's on it now. I'm sure
he's like, whoa, buttons, sweet. Yeah. So we got him. We got him now.
Way to go.
Right. Yep. All right. So let's go
anyway.
post MTV. The golden years of MTV are gone.
Yes.
25. How many years passed? 25, 23? However many years passed.
25. Yeah, somewhere in there.
I think it was 23. But anyway, and then we get our Move Like This album in 2011, and we have 3 videos that popped up from those. But the interesting thing about it is that when they're first promoting that the band was back together, minus Benjamin, of course, R.I.P. That they promoted the songs with these little promo videos.
Right.
They started out with Blue Tip, and then they did Sad Song, and then they did Free, and all of them were like a minute long or something like that. And amazingly, I'm not going to say all of them, but I'll say 2/3 of them are better than the videos that they actually ended up putting out. For example, with Sad Song, the little promo clip for that I enjoy much better than I do the official Sad Song video, which we'll talk about in a minute. But I like going back and revisiting those little promo clips because there's so much excitement in those, and I thought they were done very well for what they were. I
don't think I've ever seen them. The promo
Donna.
clips. I've just seen the videos. I know. I'm
Seriously.
sitting here. I'm stunned. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't. I'm searching my brain. I don't recall seeing any of those.
Well,
we
need
to get those up too.
Yeah, the one for Blue Tip, I can't remember how it starts out, but when it gets into the chorus part of it, it's like a fast motion shot of what you would see driving down the street.
Okay.
And that sticks in my mind. For Sad Song, it's just lyrics for the song, but it's done with like the silhouettes of the guys and little pictures, and you just have to see it. I guess I can't describe it.
Yeah, we need to find those and try to post those.
Yeah, and Free is done. It's just I made a GIF of this, but Free is just an eyeball, an eye that opens up, and in the pupil, it has like little sound waves in it for the song.
Okay, that I've seen. I didn't realize that was a promo thing. I thought that was like I thought somebody just did that to play the music. You know what I mean?
No, that was an official thing for them to promote the album. So
yeah, I didn't realize that. So that one I've seen, but the other 2 we should find and see if we can get them. I'm making a note here. Promo vids from Move Like This. Okay, so we need to do that.
Let's go with a Blue Tip. That was the first one that came out officially, and really, honestly, the only studio set video, for lack of a better way to describe it, that the band is involved in. They obviously had to have them come in and lip sync the song and that kind of stuff. The beginning of that, well, heck, all through it. What amazes me about this video is well, one, I love the silhouette. The whole, I mean, it's obviously a play on the Move Like This album cover, but
love it.
It has all this kind of subliminal imagery, and I say subliminal on the fact that unless you go through this video frame by frame, which I have done when I made gift sets of it, there's so many things that you miss. Like a little flash of Elliot, or there's a part where some drawing on the wall, the eye opens and stuff like this, and it's just going by so fast that when you're watching it normally, you don't catch it. And to go through it and just see all these little things and different color patterns and things that just kind of pop in and out real quick, very cool.
Yeah, I'll have to watch that a little more closely.
And the graffiti guy, the storyline behind it, is the guy in the city. You know what? I'm going to show my car's fandom. I'm going to go spray paint their silhouettes on a wall, which he does.
And I'm thinking, come to my house. I want you to do that at my house.
Exactly what I'm thinking. It's like, dude, if you came by my house and spray painted that on the side of my house, I wouldn't even call the cops. I'd relish it. I think it's great.
I'll send you a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's so cool. I love this video. I really like this one a lot. And I love the graffiti guy. Again, I love it's all dark because it's night. It's kind of a nighttime video. I love that it's set at night. And I just think it's so cool. I don't know. I could discuss about it, but I don't know specifically what it is. It's just also visually pleasing to me. Did you know that it was co-directed by one of Rick's sons, Aaron?
No, I did not.
On this. Yeah, I don't know who he co-directed it with, but he's listed as a co-director or co-producer.
Kudos to him.
Maybe.
I think it's an excellent video. Very cool.
Yeah, I really like it. And the thing I notice about these, when you get to these Move Like This videos, is that obviously it's not the 80s anymore, so that's good. They're very sophisticated to me. They just have a more, and the guys are all older. So I mean, I know that there's a reason behind all of this, but they're they're just classy. They're mature. It's just got a whole different feel to it than those 80s videos, and so I really like that. I enjoy watching these videos a lot because of that. I don't have to worry about Waterworld costumes.
Okay. All right. So, sad song. Now, this is the one that I like the little promo thing better than I do the video itself. And it's obviously, okay, we need to put out a video for sad song. The band really isn't interested in being in it.
Yeah, there's no band in this at all.
Yeah, except for the little Cars poster that is on the side of the building at the very beginning when the car comes up and runs the guy over. Which, by the way, here's my theory on that.
Uh-oh.
That car is running over. You know who that guy is?
Who?
Todd Rundgren's lawyer. Yeah. It's Todd Rundgren's lawyer. They're like, hey, boom.
Put me on notice, will ya?
Yeah. Boom. They just run over Todd Rundgren's lawyer. Yeah. Is that car? I can't remember. Is that car the same as the car in You Might Think that comes under the covers? No.
Okay. Are they similar at all, or am I just my brain's just crazy?
It's the front of a car, but I think the idea is similar. The visual is similar.
Yeah. Okay.
And the thing I didn't pick up on, because like I said, I'm not a big fan of this video, but is that the guy that gets run over, he's actually in the video getting his memories taken from him, or whatever the premise is for the whole video. He gets run over, and then he's taken into the lab or whatever where the mad doctor guy is, and same guy. So
so there's
poor
actually some
lawyer
sort of storyline.
Yeah, it is some sort. But and that's the thing that I really just, I don't know, I just can't get into it. It's just kind of weird. The visuals are just kind of literal. I do like the big balloons in it
from Scrap. It's got the red balloons in it from Strap Me Up.
That's what they did. They just brought in all the old stuff. But
all the old props,
I love this song though, and I almost wish like if they could have taken like clips from the news, or clips of celebrities, and clips from and put it into this video, because that's what this video is about. It's about our culture, and it's about, or not what the video is about. It's what the song is about our culture and all those things, and to have those kind of visuals, and the fast pace of the song, I think it probably would have worked a lot better. But I do love the big guitar strings. I love the drunk clowns that are in there. And they're supposed to come off as like they're not tired, but they had their memories taken out or whatever. But now they're drunk.
Right.
And then at the end, hey, let's throw in the Star Wars thing. They got the lightsabers going on. You can't tell me those aren't lightsabers.
I know, I saw that too.
I like the Nightlife Jedi. There you go.
There you go.
You got the white ones, you got the red ones. So that's cool. I like that part. But
yeah.
What's your take on the rubber gloves and the hand claps? They got the two walls.
I don't care for it.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I mean, so I like this video, okay, but it definitely to me it's similar to not Strap Me In, You Are the Girl in one way, because it's got sort of this science fiction-y, but it's clearly not as cartoonish and goofy as You Are the Girl, but it's that same sort of feel to it, and I don't really get into that genre very much at all, so I'm already kind of predisposed to not enjoy it as much. So yeah, I don't like the weird rubber gloved hands, and the pulling the guy's brain out and blowing up a balloon with it in that one part, and so then you see all the bouquet of balloons floating around with people's silhouettes in it, because apparently those are all the people whose brains they have, and I don't know. I don't.
The glove thing, it's like a commercial for Trojan. It's,
these will not break.
When you hand clap to a song, you're clapping hands with everyone who has clapped to that song before, and everyone that they've clapped to with the song before. That's Trojan.
Oh my God.
That's what it's all about.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
so I didn't go there with it.
They just want you to have safe rock and roll.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So, Free.
Yeah.
Let's go to Free. Now, Free was one that I talked to you about earlier, that they had an official video that came out, and it was I originally saw it posted on YouTube, and I could be wrong about this. But I could swear that it was posted by Greg's son, Ian Hawks, who, by the way, is a very funny comic, Ian Hawks.
Okay.
And I don't know if he gave it up or what, but I'd like to see him get back into that. But it was I could have sworn it was posted by Ian, and then it was gone. The Cars official took it off their list or whatever on YouTube. But by the way, that noise was my wife texting me, not my granddaughter. But then you asked our good buddy John about it, and it was still on Vivo.
Vimeo or something, yeah.
Vimeo, yeah, Vimeo. What's Vivo? Vivo is a TV thing.
Anyway.
Yeah, and I guess the Concord Music Group had not taken it off their little page yet, so it is still out there.
Right.
So, what's your impressions of that video, Donna?
Well, let me just say really quick. I'm going to post the link for that video on the Fanorama group today, Friday. Although we're recording on Wednesday, but I'll post it on Friday so people can see that if they want to. I love it. Love the video for Free. I love it. I watched it over and over. And I think because, one, it's a live performance. I mean, it's not live audio, and they've obviously meshed together, it looks like at least 3 shows for this video, judging by the T-shirt or the shirt changes. No,
Donna.
What?
Here we go again. We're going to argue about this. That's what the Cars did in concert. Boom. Instant clothing changes. Don't tell me it's camera trickery. That's just how the Cars were.
We're really going to have a discussion about your gullible... Huh?
Rick would go through like 10 shirts in a concert. It's crazy.
It's just layers, and they just throw them off partway through a song. Like how Elliot's guitar can change colors. Exactly. All right. Well, we'll discuss that. That might have to be an episode itself of the
everything in Cars.
The magic of the Cars.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, but go ahead.
No, I just love it. It's my favorite. Yes. Tell your wife I said hi. Hi, Chris.
Hi.
It's my favorite video that doesn't post Benjamin. And I think it's great. I love the live stuff. I think they all look awesome. There's a few things that I noted. I was trying to figure out at the beginning, or in different shots, you can see a bass sitting on the stage. And I had heard before that the Cars had put a bass on the stage to acknowledge the absence of Ben. And so I was trying to figure out, is that a bass? Is that not a bass? And so I was pausing the screen, and I took a screenshot because in this one frame that I was looking at, I'm studying the guitar, and then I noticed off to the right there's this creeper head, this person hiding behind one of the speakers, and he's got a camera, and you can see his head. It's so funny. I saved it so I could post it, because you cannot detect him at all, except that I happened to just freeze that shot. And then I laughed and laughed over that. I thought that was so funny. But anyway, I did figure out that that is a bass, and that Greg later plays that bass, like in the video for Touch and Go, you know, a bootleg or a live audience recording of Touch and Go. Greg's playing that bass in that song. So I'm not sure if it's there to honor Benjamin and for Greg to play, or if it was just for Greg to play, or I don't know. Obviously, all the story behind that, but
I think both.
It's cool. Yeah, probably. That's the assumption I'm going to make, is that it's both, and I think it's very cool. And then the added bonus of finding the creeper in the shot. So yeah, I like it. What do you think of it?
Well, like I said, I may be wrong on the Ian Hawks filming or whatever, but here's my take on this video, is that one, that the footage was done by Ian, you know, during the tour, and that he put it together, and if it, you know, is him who put it all together, he did a fantastic job. You know, and I like it. I wouldn't say like it. I love it for what it is. It's a, you know, low budget video, you know, filmed by someone who has a great eye, because you know the shots are great, and you know, getting live footage to sync up with, you know, the studio recording is a feat in itself. But my favorite part of it is, you know, when they get into that little interlude where it's just, you know, free, and it goes black and white, and it's kind of showing behind the scenes, and you can see Rick laughing with Greg, and I mean that's awesome. Love that part.
Totally agree. I loved that part too, and the playing with the pedals, you know, or adjusting the pedals. And I think it's Rick that you see walking up the kind of a little ramp thing during that. I thought that was a really cool part of the video too, that behind the scenes. And the black and white, again, switching from color to black and white and using that really effectively. I like that. Yeah.
And by the way, that ramp was water.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. It's just Rick walking up water. Because Rick can walk on water.
Oh, okay. When we do the Team Rick, Team Ben, you can't try to pull in all of this, you know, these miracle performances you think that Rick does. That's not fact, and you can't use that when we do that episode, okay? I'm just telling you now, cross those off your list, pull that piece of paper out of your notes. We're not using the supposed miracles of Rick Ocasek when we talk about Team Rick, Team Ben.
So this is great, Donna. Now you throw this at me. Number one on my list, walk on water.
Yes, I'm sure that was the majority of your argument for Team
Rick. Number 2 is can survive a fall from a helicopter.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez. You know, this is they don't do this in the legal system. You can't just, like, you know, toss out my evidence like that.
We can. We can. I just do that all the time. Inadmissible in court.
All right. Okay, that's how you're going to play. Okay, so Donna, let me ask you this. What is, out of all these videos that we talked about before MTV, the golden age of MTV, and now post-MTV, out of all those videos, what's your favorite, what's your least favorite, and why?
And why?
And why?
All right, I'm scanning back over my notes here. My favorite is actually easy to tell you. It's Panorama. I love Panorama. Because of course it's my favorite album. Love the song. Exactly. All the guys are equally represented. They all play a crucial part. It's got a fun storyline. It's goofy but not over the top. It's so fun to watch. I come back to that video over and over. I really enjoy Panorama. That's definitely my favorite. My least favorite, I'm kind of scanning over my notes here because I really think my least favorite is going to have to be the You Are the Girl. I just don't like it.
Once again with my sound effects.
Exactly.
Isn't that funny?
Gosh.
Your favorite and your least favorite, I have alternate soundtracks for. That's great.
Yeah, we'll see. There you go. That is great.
So,
yeah.
My favorite.
Yes, tell me.
You don't like You're the Girl. My favorite.
Hang on, let me just say really quick. That song deserved such a better video. It's a great song. I love that song. You Are the Girl. Love it. It really deserved a better video than that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. My favorite is Drive.
Okay, yes.
And I think I said this in our last podcast. There's so many great things about this video. First of all, it's the best directed video out of all of them. You've got I think it's the Cars' highest charting song, so obviously very popular. But the thing that makes this video for me is Paulina Poroskova. Her acting in this, and also Rick's acting in it. You've got that whole storyline. I mean, I don't know how many people it does this to, but the part where she's going in and out of these emotions tears my heart out. I mean, it just does. I mean, it has from the beginning, and it still does when I watch this video. It's just like, oh my gosh, you just want to tell her everything's going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's just that good. But the visuals that Timothy Hutton puts in this and the shots, it's just incredible. And I know you mentioned about breaking down the time factor of it. Because people complain, wish Benjamin was in it more. I actually timed it out, and I think Benjamin. Shots with Benjamin in it is like 1 minute and 20-something seconds. The shots that Rick is in is only like 20-something seconds, and all the rest of it is Paulina, which is the way it should be. I mean, it's her story. It's her. Well, not her personal story, but I mean, it's her character's story, and that's the way it should be.
I agree.
And like I said before, I think we both said this. She acts, her acting in this is fantastic. Yeah, she does a great job for sure. Now, as far as go ahead.
Well, and just again, bringing up the soberness of the role of the woman in this video, in the sense that she's not just there as visual candy. She has a meaty role. She has a deep part that you can connect with, and I really appreciate that about the video too. I really like that.
Yeah,
she did a great job with it.
That video to me is truly a piece of art, and you can't say that about all videos. Now, as far as my least favorite, man,
I'm so curious what you're going to say. I could have guessed Drive, but I don't know what you're going to say for your worst one.
I think I'll go with Sad Song being my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah, and my reason behind it is that one, it was just one of those videos that that the band didn't want to be a part of, but the company wanted to put something out, and as I said, it's just kind of weird literal imagery that's in it, and it could have been done so much better.
Okay.
Love that song to death, But
that's
as
your
far
favorite
as
on
videos,
that album, isn't it?
No. Actually, Too Late. Too Late is my favorite
that's right.
song on that album.
I did know
but
that.
yeah, I'd have to give that my least favorite. What did you think was going to be my least favorite?
Well, I don't know. I didn't really have a guess. I assumed it would have been something from in the middle era, Hello Again, or I don't know. I know you weren't crazy about Magic.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just wasn't sure. I was surprised though, because to me,
No.
Well, and you say that that they didn't want to be in the video. Do you know that for sure? I mean, to me, I think they're all older now. They're they're coming from a totally different place than they were when they were at the height of their fame and popularity. So maybe they just are more like, we don't need to be in the video. We're just making the music. We're getting back together for this project and enjoying it and whatever. I mean, I don't know. I wonder what I always want to know what the thought process was.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I agree. I don't care for the visual, scientific-y stuff as much. So.
Yeah. All right, Donna. Hey, we made it through episode 5, and you know what the cool part about it is that we didn't have to worry about time.
I know.
We're just in over a little over an hour.
Nice.
So those of you who stuck through and listened through the whole hour, thank you very much.
Yes.
Donna, where can people find you out there?
On Twitter, I am at Sweet Purple June, and on Facebook, same thing, Sweet Purple June, and I have a Benjamin Orr page on Facebook, which is called Benjamin Orr, Sweet Purple June, and I write a blog about Benjamin Orr and the Cars, which is called sweetpurplejune.wordpress.com. And you,
fantastic.
my friend?
You can find me on Twitter. At @night_spots. Come follow me. Come join the fun.
Perfect.
A lot of good people on Twitter.
And then, of course, we want people to come check us out on our Facebook page, The Cars Fanorama. Lots of discussion going on there. Get on there and tell us what you thought about this podcast. You
got it. All right. So until next time, Donna, we'll see you. And that's a wrap.
All right. Great. Thanks, Dave.